it coming. I'm kicking it coming. I'm kicking it coming. I'm kicking it coming. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Welcome to Vernoncentral.ca's Viper Player of the Game, but we're going to do it a little differently tonight. We're going to do an old-fashioned hot stove league. I'm going to talk to three players who weren't in the game tonight. We have Mike Zalewski over here, we have Phil Patenaude, and we have Zach McPhee. And we're going to first of all talk about the Vipers sort of falling asleep at the switch here the last couple of games, losing to Salmon Arm, and now losing tonight in overtime to the Merritt Centennials. Let's ask Mike first about, do these two games, in your view, damage the Vipers' chances of finishing first in the league?
I mean, it didn't help them, but I think we still obviously have a really good chance. 3 big games left, 3 wins there. I'm pretty sure we should be set, but I mean, games like the 2 we just played, I mean, they don't help you anyway going into playoffs. Hopefully we can put it behind us and go from there.
You agree with that assessment, Phil?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely would have been nice to get both points, but I think getting one was disappointing. But at the same time, we need to get 2 points when we can. So I don't think it really damages it that much, but it definitely didn't help.
Technically, Zach, if we get 2 wins and the tie in the remaining 3 games, then nobody can catch the Vipers. Well, what does it do to the team's psyche to lose in the manner that we did tonight when we got outplayed in overtime?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't help, and I think all the guys know that it wasn't our best effort tonight by any means, but we got 3 big games left, and I think we got to take the most out of those games and start to turn it on before we go into the postseason.
Do you predict a spirited practice on Monday?
Oh, I think we got a spirited practice tomorrow at 1:15 actually.
It's going to be a Saturday practice this time. Okay. Yeah. Let's talk about the playoff picture coming up. It's hard to tell who's going to finish second. And that team that does finish second is going to play Quesnel, so we can assume that the top team there is going to win against Quesnel. They don't seem to have much strength right now. But what about some of the other teams? Who do you think we'll start with you, Zach, who do you think has the best chance right now of making some noise in the playoffs?
I think Salmon Arm, they're coming on strong. You know, they've played good the last little while here. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. I haven't seen too many teams other than the guys in our conference. So
let's ask Phil. Do you think Merritt could surprise some people?
Well, if they come in and outwork teams, I think anyone can surprise anyone. So, it really comes down to work ethic, and any team can beat anyone on any given night. So.
We just had that proved here tonight, and of course, goaltending is a big factor as well. What did you see, like in Lino Kimiente's play tonight, that made him so hot?
I don't know, just trying a couple of good saves together, and just kind of went from there. We kept hitting him in the chest with pucks, and he got a little confidence, which is never good to get an opposing goalie. So that seemed to give him the boost tonight.
Our third topic around the Hot Stove League here tonight has to do with a topic that's getting a lot of press, a lot of attention at all levels of hockey right now, and that's the whole question of head injuries. We have 2 players here who have suffered fairly serious head injuries here this year. Mike, what's your situation with your post-concussion syndrome at the moment?
Still having headaches day to day right now. Just hoping they kind of go in the next week or so and make sure I'm 100% before playoffs, or hopefully before. But it's been a pretty frustrating couple weeks here, so it'll just hoping for things to turn around pretty quickly.
And Phil, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I've been practicing and playing games, so I haven't had any lingering stuff, so I feel good right now.
Zach, have you ever had a concussion?
Yeah, I had 2, one in Peary AAA and one in Bantam my first year, and yeah, just like these 2 guys said, it takes a while. It's not fun to try to overcome by any means, but it just takes time. And,
Right.
yeah.
And it's depressing too, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a part of the game that they're trying to change, but I don't know. Just with at any level, hitting is a big part of the game, as we all know. And,
Yes.
I don't know what they're going to do to change it, but it seems like it keeps getting worse.
Well, one of the reasons it's getting worse is that lack of respect for other players. The hit that you took in Alberni Valley, you weren't near the puck at the time. The fellow left his feet in order to hit you.
Yeah, I mean those are tough, but I mean it happens, and you never want to intentionally hurt someone. I don't really know what his intentions were there, but yeah, the lack of respect is definitely a huge part of the game, and you know, it's like I said, you never want to hurt anyone, but when you don't have that respect for your opponent,
Yeah, that's hard to
bad
take.
things will happen. Yeah.
And the same thing happened with yours, Mike, in Quesnel. Whistle had blown, you were just standing around in a group. Someone came by and threw an elbow?
Yeah, elbow to my head.
For no reason. I mean, you weren't engaged with him in a dispute or anything. He just came by and did it out of...
Yeah, it was pretty stupid and very illegal, so that's pretty much it.
So I guess we can conclude that it's a problem that's been around for a while. It's getting a lot of publicity now, and people are being very cautious now about it. In the old days, I'm sure that what happened was people would get a concussion, they'd just say, well, I'm a tough hockey player, I'll just shake it off.
Yep.
I think there's a lot more doctors and stuff that know about them more now than they did back then, for sure. I mean, you look back then, guys weren't even playing with helmets on or anything, so yeah.
Well, we thank you three gentlemen for engaging in this Hot Stove League. It's the very first one that the Vipers have engaged in. Mike Zalewski, Philip Patenaude, Zach McPhee, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.